5 minutes.
First thing we're gonna talk about
That's
is
long.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Then we're gonna go into the other stuff because Guardians of the Galaxy has been out for a minute.
Yeah,
I feel like we
we
should
covered that one.
definitely talk about that before
So,
getting
yeah,
in.
Spoilers or no spoilers?
Spoiler free, man.
Spoiler
free
free.
first.
It's been out for a while.
Alright, cool.
It's
No
been out
one
for a while.
died. What the fuck? That's some
That was
bullshit.
the last pod we did, we thought someone was gonna
I thought
die.
everyone was gone.
Yeah, you written everyone off,
Bro, I
Well,
wrote everyone.
technically, they're all gone. They are gone.
Not even
Technically, yeah.
evolutionary died,
They're
bro.
gone.
No one died.
Yeah, no
But
one died.
here's a really good thing that James Gunn did. For stars, here's the things I didn't notice until after I watched it. First thing is, there's always someone that dies in the Guardians movie.
Yeah.
Right. The first one was Groot.
What are you
Second
talking about? Nobody dies. Layla, Flopsy,
Flopsy.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Flaw.
friends, Rocky's friends.
Flaw and Teefs.
and
They did
Teefs.
that.
Yeah, they died.
Yo, that death
That
got me.
Yo,
I
I
was
was
like-
on scrapping everyone.
When Rocky was like,
Pa,
"Ah!"
pa, 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 pa,
Just
bodies,
yelling.
bodies.
Oh my days! This was a very emotional ride, though.
Yeah. So someone always dies in the first two movies, and this third one. That's why I was in this thing where like, someone's gonna die, someone's gonna die. And throughout the whole movie, I was at the edge of my seat, anticipating a death, and I was almost scared of it.
Yeah,
So when it didn't happen, in the moment I was like, okay, what the fuck? But then I realized you can conclude a story without someone dying.
yeah,
That's one of you can conclude someone's story without them having to die. And I
Yeah.
feel that's amazing. He did that really well because Zoe Saldana's not coming back, and Dave Bautista's not coming back.
yeah. Only person that probably will come back is Star-Lord.
Star-Lord,
himself.
Mhm.
Rocket,
Yeah, and
Adam
Rocket.
Warlock,
Yeah,
all
well,
that man.
yeah.
But
they
wait,
never
no,
left.
I heard Rocket might not.
Well, Cuba.
Well,
Oh, he says a couple lines in a
yeah,
brief,
he
blah
just
blah.
gave
Man, he's
voiceover,
definitely coming
innit?
back.
Because I heard
Maybe not.
Bradley Cooper was
Be
like,
fair,
I'm not sure if I heard this correctly. Don't judge me on my sources. I'd heard that his contract had ended for Marvel, but I might be wrong.
probably has.
Even if it has,
But
bro,
probably
he'll
something
come
they
back.
probably let's bring him back for Secret Wars or something like that. They'll pop up in like 1 or 2 scenes or something like that. Possibly.
No, but Rocket is still part of the Guardians, isn't it? So he's.
Yeah,
I think
for some
that
reason he would
team
have
is
to.
is because
Yeah.
they even got they got fucking I forgot her name.
that girl,
the little girl with the purple eyes. She's that big character.
She's a big
in-
character.
big
But they
character.
changed
So-
her origin story.
Then obviously you got Adam Warlock and you got King Group. We saw King
King
Group.
Group,
That was
yeah.
fucking great. So that guy, that's the new Guardians team.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Who we might not see in the future is Pom, Clementine, the Mantis. So we
Yeah.
might not see
we
her.
might not see her
Star Lord,
now.
obviously, we're gonna see Star
Star-Lord,
Lord.
we're
That's
gonna
inevitable.
see. Drax is gone.
Gone.
Definitely gone.
That's
Batista
what's
said goodbye to that,
Mm.
and I like that he did that.
No,
he
because
seemed like
he
he really
said
cares
he
about his
said
craft.
he said he wanted to
You
do a
gotta
lot more
butcher it.
serious
Yeah,
films.
yeah, he
Yeah.
did say that.
And I think the like really sad thing I'd heard was that him saying, "I don't feel like I'm casted for like I would be able be casted to be in rom-coms."
Yeah,
Yeah, I felt.
he said I don't know why, but I never get casted.
You know,
in
he might
rom-coms."
do. You know, he might go through his Pedro Pascal phase too.
Yeah, he might do
maybe.
still. But I feel like the big question is, where do you rank this film?
Oh, for stars, best trilogy.
Yeah, I
That's-
think.
But out of all the Marvel films, where you rank in this film?
Top 3 and not number 2 or
Gang.
3.
That's what I'm saying. Gang.
Here's
It's
the
his
thing.
top 3 film. You gonna come back that?
I didn't cry.
You didn't cry.
I-
So okay, that's not the question
I
though.
didn't even. I
You
didn't.
didn't care.
I didn't even.
You didn't cry when they said the dark days are over.
I was singing. The fuck
You were singing.
I was singing.
It
I'm not-
wasn't like, oh, it's really over.
But the only thing I think that made
I was
me
gonna
a
give you the
bit
lyrics.
irked, I will say, is like you can tell that there was parts where Disney had pushed it.
Oh,
Like,
the motion.
The bear, no, like pushed for like certain scenes to be in there.
Yeah.
Bear kiddies.
Oh, the
Bear
kids.
Kitty.
Did
Oh,
it.
the
It,
youths.
it felt, I ain't like, at some point it felt a little bit for Love and Thunder with the
Yeah, but
kids.
it was kind of done a bit better though.
It was done a lot
done
better.
better,
Oh,
which
it
is
was.
Done a
fascinating.
lot better.
But
Yeah.
you
So-
just it
Bear's
just
Rex,
felt
innit?
it felt like, oh my god, this is definitely
way better
like
director.
going down that like, oh, Disney getting kids into it, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, cool, but this is
Viola
like,
Vale. Sorry, that's her name. I'm sorry. This came to my head.
Guy had
Her
a-
name is Viola Vale.
you
word
always
vomit.
interrupt.
He does it all the time, innit?
To me,
Huh?
it's never you. It's
No, I
always
think-
me.
It's always me.
Why me?
Maybe.
So that's what you were saying.
Yeah,
But this
go on.
guy really interrupted you.
Anyway,
You lost the train of thought.
He always does this. He creates me
rattled.
to have a brain fart as well.
well, until you're ready. So, I didn't feel sad about this one,
Yeah, but okay, you didn't.
but
feel
a
sad
lot of people
about
did. I watched
it.
it.
I'm glad.
No,
I
I
cried.
streamed.
I,
And I'm
I
upset.
cried. I
No,
cried
I'm upset by
twice.
it.
I cried twice.
Serious.
I can't remember the first time I cried, but I remember the second time.
Was it the first
This-
time that he was like, where it was about him getting like abused, and they were like, "How could you do this to him?"
No, it wasn't that. I felt a way about it. But I can't remember the first time I cried. But I know the second time I got tearied when Star-Lord saw his granddad, and he was seeing him, and the dad was like shaking. He was like, "Oh, is that you?" Da, da, da.
You
And
cried
I-
with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I start seeing my mum, and I was like, I was getting teary eyed around that. And there was another time I cried. I can't remember the first time I cried.
So I'm bothered by that. So now I know I'm just an emotionless bitch, innit? Because
Maybe you're.
yeah, I mean the only movie to make me come close to crying was Titanic, and I watched it recently. It did nothing for me. So
But where do you rank this film?
well, I'm ranking this film. I rank it high, of course.
All time Marvel films,
All time Marvel or
Yeah.
MCU?
MCU.
MCU top 5, 100%.
What's number 1 then?
Yeah, what's your list? I got my list.
No, see my list. I actually got my list. I watched I did a watch through and I made a list.
I got mine. I think I got my top 5 in no particular order. I put Infinity War. I put Winter Soldier. I put obviously Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. What was the other
What the
two?
fuck? I put Age of Ultron above Civil War. This is
Ooh, I
fake.
forgot the other two.
No Way Home.
I
No
forgot
Way
the
Home.
other two.
No Way
Huh?
Home.
No Way Home. No, that's not my
No.
top.
Serious?
My top 5 banter. That is no way
Those
near.
are great
That film was
movies.
trash.
No Way
No,
Home.
no, it's a-
Thor
no, it's another-
Ragnarok.
That was a good movie.
That's probably top 10.
Yeah,
I'll put it at top 10.
my top 5 is obviously Civil War, Endgame, Infinity War,
Doctor Strange, the
Guardians
first one.
3.
Yeah, that probably is.
Yeah,
Doctor
that
Strange.
looks like. Yeah, I
You
would say
know what?
that's
I
in my top
got an outtake. You know, Endgame. Endgame is trash. You know,
Trash is a big word. Don't use that.
it's not. It's as trash as the first Avenger film.
Huh?
The first Avenger film and Endgame are trash. The first Avenger
I
film
can't believe you've done
and
this.
Endgame was trash.
I can't believe you've
It's,
done this.
they're all it's the same structure as No Way Home in terms of it's only good because of the characters that they bring in, the nostalgia of it all. The fact that first Avengers, of course, because all the films were solo films,
So
and
do
now
you
they
want to beat
merged
him
it
up now or
together.
later? Maz, do you want to fuck him up now or later?
And then Endgame
I
does.
mean, it's up to you.
Endgame is just-
oh,
here we go.
Shall we just jump him real quick?
I said we jump in, but we send that footage to.
Hear my case though. Hear my case.
I
though.
did. I didn't like it.
And Endgame is just a recap of the first Avenger film. That's all it is.
Where?
It's based on flashbacks and them doing a time heist. It's not a good
Flashbacks?
film.
Bro,
Yeah, it's a time
if
heist.
the whole movie ended before the time travel stuff, that first, what was it, half an hour to an hour? That was great.
The Endgame.
Yes, even before the time travel stuff. That was amazing.
Well, the build up
I
towards
feel
it.
like he
yeah.
hasn't seen it for a long time.
When's the last time you seen it?
Seen Endgame.
Yeah.
Fam, have you guys watched it again all the way through?
Yes, 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
I watched it 3 times in
You're
the
just a
in the
different
year.
breed though. You're different. You're different.
Bro, I don't know about
You're
5
different.
times.
I said 5 times on a film called Endgame. End it, fam. The game ended.
Oh, they did like 20 movies.
The game ended, fam. Game over, fam.
No.
That's my hot take, fam. I think.
You know the word endgame comes from like this chess thing. You familiar?
No.
So in chess, there's a part of the game called the end game of chess where you have to sacrifice pieces to win the entire game.
Yeah.
Like Widow, Tony Stark, Gamora. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're sacrificing people to win the entire.
Oh,
That's where the
okay.
name came from.
Oh,
But-
fair.
Yeah. So go back to Guardians. I only watched it once. That's my problem.
I would watch it again.
Oh
so.
no, I should watch it again because I need to watch it. Adam Warlock's introduction was so lit.
I think
part of
that
my-
the
that's part
main
of
I
my
heard a lot of
thing
people
was-
complain about his character because
Yeah, 'cause
he
he was-
didn't fit
yeah.
the comics.
Yeah, but no. In the comics, he busts.
He's dumb. He's dumb
No,
as
no,
heck.
no.
in the
He
comics
starts
as
down
well.
because he comes out early. He comes out
Yeah,
early.
in the film, he
in
came
the
out
comics
early.
and in the movie.
Yeah.
So this is if anything, this is more authentic to it. That's why I hate by people that say, "Oh, this is not authentic to the comics." If you actually read the fucking comics, you would not be saying
And
that
then they're
shit.
like saying that he's not. He's like almost like a comedy character, but that's how he is in the
Yeah.
comics.
At the beginning,
I
and
didn't
then
know that.
eventually he grows up to because again
Because
he come out the
He's,
cocoon
he's
early.
basically like a toddler in the
Yeah,
first few
that's what James
scenes,
Gunn
like,
was saying. He's
and you
basically a
can
kid.
literally see that, and
There-
that's the whole point that he's like, you know, a little bit like he's just a kid.
Yeah.
Even that
He's
one
just
scene,
been freshly created.
that
Yeah.
one scene where he M's off that guy, he just blows up his fucking skull.
Yeah.
Show him we mean business.
but there was a line that he said I really liked. He said, "I don't like how this makes me feel."
Oh yeah, it's about
Yeah.
the dog because it's all
Yeah,
sad.
Yeah.
But it's funny. But like that one line is proper character. Like is an arc. It's like, oh shit, this guy actually is like he's
He has
discovering
empathy.
emotions.
Yeah.
But you never really see people discover having emotions because as a brand new, because we all assume everyone's had emotions. Everyone knows what feelings feel like.
Yeah.
But this guy's discovering this emotion of sadness for the first time. And we're looking and thinking, I'm looking and thinking, this is amazing. This is like, oh shit, we get to see someone from come from like a seed, but like in a grown, powerful fucking body,
Yeah.
and we're gonna see his growth, and in Secret
I
War he's gonna have
think-
a bigger.
The thing that I really loved was at the end where Adam uses his finger and he's with Star-Lord
Yeah.
and it's like this, and it reminds me of one of my like favorite old Renaissance paintings, which is the Hand of God.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure. I
Da
think that was a
Vinci.
reference. That was
Yeah.
probably
It was
definitely a
100% a reference
Yeah.
because Star-Lord is basically a god
Yeah.
and then Adam is a creation.
Yeah.
So it was literally the hand of God, like literally
Yeah.
invisible cinematic views. And I think that was the thing I really loved about it, because as someone who just genuinely appreciates art, it was literal living cinematography. Like, it was beautiful. It was stunning. Even when they were going to the where is it? The little bio,
Oh, that job.
Oh,
place.
Yeah.
yeah. For the
like,
info.
I thought it was called
as they were going down, that was like so stunning. It was almost giving like
Yeah, it was
Space
beautiful.
Odyssey stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And the music, bro.
This is amazing.
The music.
God,
was
I already
a-
downloaded that playlist.
What?
you
I
know.
had the playlist.
Already.
I-
The Dog Days.
since I
Are over.
finished
Bro,
it.
I was
Luke-
very familiar with the Dog Days Are Over before
Luke-
the movie. When
Yeah, I knew about that song
yeah.
as well.
Us
But
Leo-
it,
Everyone
it
used to
revived
love
it.
it.
I
It
was
revived it.
bopping, I was
Yeah.
singing, like, yeah, I love
Yeah.
this song, bro.
Yeah.
And like,
Florence and the Machine are making bunk.
oh,
Yeah, I
bread,
saw a
to-
video of watching it.
bread. I see
Yeah.
them on my Insta sponsorship. Just keep coming up on
And I
like.
feel like this film also had like some to me some of the best action sequences. I think a lot of people refer to that one shot.
oh,
type
that
of
one
thing.
take was so
That
breezy.
was, that was beautiful. I
What-
think that was
ooh.
dope because it showed each character's
Yeah.
fighting styles, as well as like the
He-
music was freaking sick as well.
Mm.
I forgot what music what track it was.
It was
Did-
Beastie Boys.
Yeah. Oh, with, the No Sleep Till. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what I find really interesting about this movie is the main character is Rocket, right?
Yeah,
But Mo Rocket was unconscious for the whole movie.
yeah. I mean, just saw
Fascinating. This
flashbacks.
is really, really, really impressive storytelling.
Yeah,
Where your main character is unconscious, yet he's still the main character, and the story still revolves around him.
yeah,
That's really, really powerful storytelling.
yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
What do you guys feel about when you found out he didn't die? Were
I
you
think-
happy? Were you like
I mean, he
kind of
did.
ruined the story?
He did die.
He did die, but he came back. 'Cause I thought it was pretty much over because obviously we saw the trailer with Star-Lord like shouting at
Yeah.
the tubes,
Mm.
and now we realize okay, this is Rocket on the tube. So I'm thinking, okay, this is the moment he passes away into the friend says, not right now.
So I have a really deep like philosophical thing that I had a conversation with someone about, and so what I was talking to the guy, I was telling him about how this is really fascinating that we never really get to see someone dying as a choice. Like he chose to die
Yeah,
when he saw Teves and,
Yeah.
and Flo and Lila. He said, you know what? I prefer it here. I want to die.
It's like in
Yeah.
sorry, I hate to bring it up,
Harry
but
Potter.
you know in Harry Potter
yeah,
where
I was gonna say.
he sees Dumbledore.
Spoilers! I'm watching the movies. Leave me alone.
Bro, how long have
Yes,
you've
but I'm
probably
in now.
seen it.
I'm here now. Please, I beg.
'Cause they did it in the same type of
Leave
style.
the room.
They did it in the same type of style because it was the white room.
Yeah, it's similar
Yeah.
type of style.
Yeah.
But then
Don't do it.
Rocket
Please don't do
is-
it. I'm really close to it. Anyway, let me know my philosophical thing. So
Watch the
Him-
films, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Um,
Chop, chop. Fast.
so the person I was talking to was telling me about how, so when Rocket came back, it wasn't of his own choice. He didn't want to, like we assume this entire movie is just the Guardians saving Rocket
Yeah,
because they assume he wants to live.
yeah.
He didn't want to live. Think
Yeah, we
about
can
it.
tell in the beginning when he was just walking around, he
Yeah.
looked down the
Yeah,
dumps
and,
like,
and
look.
where he was when he died, he preferred being there.
Yeah,
But this entire movie is
'Cause
about
he
us.
wanted to be with his friends. Oh,
Mad, innit?
yeah,
when they've explained how Rocket got his name.
yeah.
To-
I'm gonna
to-
take
to-
my
to-
friends and fly away.
to
in a
the
rocket.
to the forever and no
To the great sky and the beyond.
to,
to
to
the
Yeah.
the great and the forever sky or something like that. Even his first words. Do you remember his first words when he became
Hurt.
that one?
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah. What was it? What's that company that fights against animal abuse? I think it's PETA.
Peter, yeah.
They were saying this is the best film
Oh,
for, like,
100%. It was like
animal awareness in
so
terms of abuse.
animal conscious,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
animal testing conscious as a film.
And as a Marvel film, this was to me anyway, it had the most adult themes in it. Of course, it
Oh,
had the
100%.
swearing, but the theme, like I saw blood. I'm not used to seeing
yeah,
Marvel
but
films show blood.
you saw
I
bones.
yeah, like people dying, people's faces get blown off. Like
Yeah.
Mm.
I never seen Marvel film go that
Can we-
far with it.
We talk about the F
the,
bomb.
the No, I'm thinking about the face pill.
Yeah, the
man.
face
Yeah, the
pill,
face
the
pill.
was-
I was like,
Yo.
wait,
Red Skull.
this is still Disney. This ain't Disney.
Disney.
This
You
ain't
don't
Disney.
take your
James
kisses,
Gunn
man.
said, you know what? I'm
Fuck
out.
this. I'm out anyway.
I'm out. We're
So
doing
let's
all
go
of this.
nuts, bruv.
We're doing all of this.
Can we talk about the F-bomb? I feel like he practiced that F-bomb for time.
100%.
He's been practicing that one. Like
It was
the way he said
wasted,
it was so
though.
satisfying.
It was wasted. It was good, but it was
Fucking-
wasted.
Open the fucking door.
Open the fucking door.
No, but
They used the start the carry on
Do you know
swearing
what
though.
the
They swore
worst
some
part?
more.
It's just
throughout
like
the
yeah,
film.
there was
Did
no
Yeah,
they
that's what
swore.
I
give me the remote. I want to watch this.
Didn't they
It's
call him a
so
dickhead at
satisfying.
one
Cut into
point?
time.
The way he
I
says
don't
fucking
know.
is so satisfying. It's like, open the fucking door.
Was it? Didn't he call someone a dickhead at one point?
Yeah, he definitely insulted. He
Yeah, he
definitely
did
insulted
it.
someone. So
That's such a beautiful word, man. That's a dickhead. Anyway, let's talk about the villain before.
final. Yo, okay, let's talk about the villain. Do you think?
Great.
I think this is a top
Great villain.
Marvel villain.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Top
Top
3,
tier.
maybe even top 2.
Almost
Only
it-
person I put over is Thanos.
Thanos,
But
yeah.
Thanos had a good 10 years to build that character.
No, he didn't.
He had a long time. He had a couple scenes. He pop in
He
and
had
out.
2 scenes.
Yeah, but he also had a whole film dedicated on him. Infinity War was a
Yeah,
Thanos
it
film.
was
If
a
you-
Thanos film,
if-
yeah.
if- if- we can argue it, but
We
it
only
is a
met
Thanos film.
the High Evolve.
Once,
Wasn't it?
yeah.
High Evolve, no?
High
Evolutionary, so.
Yeah,
What's your take on his God complex?
I think it's good.
I
I,
hear
think it's
it.
the first time you get a Marvel villain that gave a backstory about why they're doing what they're
But then
doing,
it's also
and the
like
actual super evil.
quite interesting because it like you can interpret it on like being a social commentary on us creating AI and how
Mm,
we
yeah.
are going to like
Mm.
treat technology. And stuff.
Yeah,
So-
No, yeah, I'm always on this thing of like, oh, can I side with him? Like, does he have a point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Killmonger Thanos thing. I think Thanos was right, by the way. Like,
No, I understand
population
Killmonger.
control. Yeah,
yeah. So this guy is
Killmonger
obviously
was
he's
fucking right.
Huh?
Killmonger was right, just on wrong methods.
exactly.
Terribly executed.
Yeah.
And some can argue the same thing applies to High Evolutionary. His God complex is what's fucking him up. Like he said a line. He said, "There is no God, so I'm here to take his place."
Yeah,
That's where he fucked up.
yeah.
When he's like, "Oh, he sees something is high," but the whole need to evolve and to make a perfect
Yeah,
society.
but why did he need to like blow up?
he killed the whole.
He just
Yo, that was dumb.
When they
okay,
were-
okay,
no,
okay.
the-
with the
but-
family.
Yeah,
No. Do you know the one that made me like feel a bit some type of way? Where he was like, "How can you say all of this stuff when you have your character selling meth to kids?"
yeah.
I was like, "Yo, wait,
You're
hold
right.
on one second."
That's what I'm saying. This is a Marvel film. What's
Yeah,
going on? When I
yo.
was driving past and they were selling
Yeah,
drugs, I was like,
yeah.
"It's Marvel."
When he blew up this guy,
He blew up the
it
whole
felt
planet.
very it felt very Peacemaker
Yeah,
when he was blowing up the planet.
yeah,
Like you saw families just die, like kids dying,
yeah.
blowing up,
disintegrated.
proper
yeah.
like Peacemaker, the Suicide Squad kind of like this is proper
Yeah,
dark shit. But yeah, I mean those myths are fucked up. But like the need to create a perfect society makes a lot of sense. And when you have the means to it, what I really found fascinating is the whole thing of him. I liked how he got pissed off that his creation was smarter than him.
yeah.
That was
Like
amazing.
how? How did
Yeah,
I think
I-
because he made something that was able to think for themselves now.
Yeah, when he makes self-aware
Yeah.
beings that he creates.
Now he's
Like,
able
when-
to create
when you-
ideas
like,
himself.
and that's like another thing where people who have a higher position of power always get really upset when someone who's normally a subordinate becomes autonomous,
yeah,
and that was I don't know.
I like
it's
that,
just
yeah,
me.
that was. I am gonna watch it again. Very,
yeah.
very
So we
soon.
can all agree that we enjoy this film.
Oh, yeah.
But
it's
what
definitely
are our thoughts of it going forward in terms of Marvel? Does this give us hope that there's gonna be more good Marvel films, more darker Marvel films,
So
or is this
they
all based
said-
on James Gunn's actions?
It's weird, innit? Because so they said that they're gonna take their time now. They're gonna push some stuff back so they can get the full
Yeah.
full treatment. They said that before Quantumania. I just assumed Quantumania was already done by the time they published, like it was done, ready to release by the time they said that.
Yeah,
So I kind of had left that on a past thing. Now this movie was amazing. Does it have a relation to what they said? I don't know because it's James Gunn. James Gunn always gets to do what he wants.
Mhm.
yeah.
So we'll know for a fact in Secret Invasion. We'll know for a fact in
Secret Invasion does look good, to be
It
honest.
looks, yeah, it
It
looks, I
really
like
good.
it. Espionage, isn't it? Spicy.
Espionage, man.
That's a bit
yeah,
you.
up your alley
Yeah, man.
with the
What-
shades
what-
on. You look like you're a spy right now.
There's another movie coming out this year, right?
The
The
Marvels.
Marvels.
I'm not looking
That's-
forward to that.
That's when
It might be alright, but nothing.
That's
really
when I know
is
for a
Some-
fact.
something's making me think about the Eternals about that.
Mm, Eternals.
bullshit.
Eternals has,
I,
he
like,
had
I
good
liked
music.
Eternals though.
Eternals has a good theme. But the Marvels is when I will know for a fact whether Marvels turns to shit or
Yeah.
not. That's when I
Okay.
know for a fact.
Fair.
Really
Well,
lost to
same
explain
as
them.
well. As you have high hopes for Marvel, you just
No, I just want the Batman TV series to come.
She said, "Let's go back to DC."
Bro,
No, it's not.
there's
It's not DC as James Gunn's DC.
Oh,
I'm talking about Matt Reeves, and that's it.
oh. See,
No,
Matt
I
Reeves is
wanna-
a sick director, man.
yeah, I want to
He's a
see
very sick
James
director.
Gunn.
Have you seen the Apes trilogy?
the Apes?
Yeah, Planet of the Apes.
Oh
trilogy.
no, that's on the
You should watch
list.
that.
You've
too.
not
Matt
watched
Reeves,
Planet of the
Matt Reeves did
Apes?
that. That's why when I heard he was gonna direct Batman, I was like, oh, he's in good hands because he did a great job with
It was
the Planet of
hard,
the Apes
bro.
trilogy.
I-
And bear in mind that's
I think
like,
you'll like it as well.
and
You'll
there's
actually
a
like it. You'll actually
reboot
like
as
it.
well.
Yeah,
So like there's
There was a lot on his hands
That's
trying
the
to
one
make
with
it good.
James Franco, isn't it?
Yeah, first one.
That's it. I'm gonna jump on this one.
Yeah.
I got a lot of things on my list, man. I got Harry Potter, I got that, I got 007, I got
Well, we can all agree that we enjoyed Gallants of the Galaxy Volume 3.